Thank you for watching and welcome to my live interviews. To those who doesn't know me yet, I am Ida Yuson, one of the business mentors in our business community of 127,000 worldwide. Isn't that amazing? Well, it is really amazing. With this live interview, I am trying to motivate and inspire others to change their life situation if they need to. And of course, this is my way of connecting with my business partners from different parts of the globe. And today, guys, I am going to bring you to Singapore, where Jennifer is running her digital business while enjoying the sunny Singapore. So I am very proud to introduce to you this young lady, a very helpful mentor in our business community, to let you know or tell her story about how she jumped into this digital business. So here she comes. Hello,
Hello.
Jen. How
Hello.
are you doing?
I am feeling so great and awesome, and it's an awesome August for everyone here.
Yes, yes to that. Yes to that. So,
Mm.
what's the weather in Singapore? I told them that it's sunny Singapore. Is it
Yes, yes.
sunny?
It's sunny, but it's the evening time over
Oh,
here.
yeah,
So
right.
yeah, so it's a bit okay, it's pretty cool today, so not too bad. The weather is good. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, I'm very, very to be the honored one out of the 127,000
Yes,
people to be invited here.
yes. Hey,
Thank you,
Jen,
thank you.
yeah, it's my pleasure to have you here to let our viewers out there that we are really running our business globally. I
Yes,
am here in Amsterdam and you are there in Singapore. What
yes.
particularly side of Singapore are you living?
I'm in the northeast area. I know Ida is familiar with Singapore, so I'm staying in Hougang, so it's the northeast side.
Oh yeah,
Not sure if,
Outbound. Okay, yeah.
yes, Amokyo
I
area,
yeah,
Amokyo, Sengkang area, yes,
yeah, yeah,
northeast.
yeah, yeah. Because I was there in Marine Parade before, and I was also living in Orchard Road,
Oh,
uh, behind the Netherlands, behind the Dutch embassy. There is that villas there. Yeah, I was living there 2 years,
in
so
Orchard.
it's quite
Okay.
an adventure when I was there. But anyway, we are here to talk our business. So yeah, when you have that kind of a story behind about a place, of course you want to,
Yes,
to share it. But
share,
we
right.
are here to talk about our digital business. So, Jen, please introduce yourself briefly to our audience. Where you come from, what you do, and who you are.
Sure, of course. Firstly, thank you so much, Ida, for having me here. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm Jennifer. Jennifer, Jen for short. And I am actually a single mom to two amazing, handsome teenagers. Yeah, I've got two sons, 15 and
Okay.
16 this year. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I am actually a working parent. I'm a working mom in the education industry. I work in student care environment. In some countries, they call it daycare. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's for primary school children from age 7 to 12 years old. Yes, so basically, I have been someone who always believe in having a alternative source of income. So this is my thoughts, and someone who has been searching for the last 15 years and tried different platforms over the 15 years, including traditional business. Uh, unfortunately is not either sustainable or things just didn't work out. Yeah. So I just sort of like stopped searching after a while. But somewhat last 1.5 years ago, some things happened in life, some life events happened in life that made me realize that actually job security no longer exists.
Yes, I
Then
agree
at
to
that
that.
point
Yeah.
of time, I got caught off guard, and then I sort of like lost my job. But I had a couple of months' notice, so that's where I told myself, I should have worked on my plan B earlier. I should have,
Yeah.
but nevertheless, I then came across this online business. And since then, more than 1 year, more than 1.5 years or so, I have been doing this as a side hustle with my full-time working job. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's we are actually in the same line, Jen. I was a teacher before,
Yeah.
but because of we have to decide things in our lives. We have to decide things that makes we think that's much better than what we have now. We
Yes.
are we decide things to achieve for our better future, and that's what I did.
Yes.
I was telling that I work in Singapore. Yes,
Right.
I was working in Singapore for 9 years, and my work there is as a domestic helper. That's house service. That kind employers or locals or foreigners hired domestic helpers to look after the kids and do
Yes.
housework and everything. And
Right.
I worked that, and I'm very grateful because um, I work with locals and foreigners, and there I develop my personal and social. And you know, all those years, all those times when I was in Singapore, I enjoyed a lot. And of course, there's a lot of moments that I have to say, I have to ask myself, do I have to work all this time in this kind of job? So
Right.
it just happened. I'm a positive person, always positive person, and
Right.
what we learn here in our business community is that what you think is what you get,
Yeah. Absolutely.
right? When you
Yes.
focus those good things in life, you will get more of those in different
Yes.
ways. And it happened to
Absolutely.
me. You know why?
Yes.
When I met my husband when he was in holiday in Singapore, I was just questioning myself when I'm going to have a better life. Yes, I will have that better life. And he came
Yeah.
without
Mm.
thinking that I'm gonna have that kind of person who will save me from. It's not a bad life being a domestic helper. Honestly, it's not a bad life because it's up to the person. It's up to me to take that action from my employers. If they are angry, do I have to get angry too? No.
Yes.
If the kids are very they are doing naughty things, do I have to shout at them? No, I don't have to do that. I
Yeah.
have to think the right way how to react on that certain situation. So the
Right.
same thing with our life. What we are getting in life is what we are putting in here.
Absolutely, absolutely. I had the
So
same thing, yeah, same situation because just one fine day, my boss said that we lost the contract, and then you're gonna have no job towards the end of the year. So it could be like, oh, what am I gonna do? Of course I panicked initially. I mean, we could have just gone spiral down and then complain about it and all those
yes,
stuff, but because of the positive mindset, we choose that no, I'm sure there is a solution to everything. And for me,
yes,
my philosophy in life is always have been everything happens for a good reason, and we
yes,
just don't
definitely.
know. Sometimes we are so narrow-minded that we don't see the good out of that situation, right? So I
Right.
am always very thankful that If not for that, I would have never come across this online business. And without that, there would be no life of world of possibilities and potentials. And there's so much, I would say, transformation in me, myself, that it
Yes.
also impacts other people. So I always want to share, right? We can always tell many people, how great this is, how
Yes.
amazing it is. But
Yes.
until you experience it, wow, it's like, oh, you mean it exists in life truly?
Yes, I know because I have goosebumps on you. Really, it's true. It's the way you think and see what life gives you. When life is giving you that is not much what you expect, you have
Mm,
to do something, right?
yes, right,
You
exactly.
can't be just like sitting. Okay, this is what I have. I have to be contented with what I have.
Yes,
No,
right, right.
that's why we have to dream big and
Yes,
bigger
big
until we
and bigger. Yeah,
achieve
and
that.
take
Yeah.
action, right? Like, because and take action, because many people, and including myself last time, it's like, I wish I have this, how I wish my life would be, how I wish and I want this. But sitting down and wishing will not make any changes. You need to take
Precisely.
the action, right? Take
Precisely.
action
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
keep on doing and keep on taking the right action. And step by step, we take baby steps, right? Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yes.
true. That's true. So, Jen, tell us, why did you decide to jump into this digital business
Mm-mm.
instead of focusing your job and your kids?
Well, I would say, firstly, um, I was sharing at that point of time, I knew I was going to lose my job towards the end of the year. So I told myself, I need to find something to do concurrently. That means
Yeah.
while working in my job, and then earn some money along the way, because I don't know how things will be like, whether can I get a job or will I want to get a job. So I got no idea. But what I was very clear is that I need to do something else. And I have a set of criteria. The criteria is, it must be flexible enough for me to
Okay.
do it together with my existing job. It must be flexible enough that it doesn't suck away my time and energy from my two boys, because although they are teenagers, they still need my time. And
Of
we
course.
value, yes, bonding time a lot. So I spend a lot of time with them. So, and there's a whole other list of criteria I have, like no selling, because I've got many other experience with other platforms before. I know what
Yeah.
works, what don't work. And the good thing is, what doesn't work, I know what is it that I don't want. That's how I derive what are my criteria. No
Yeah.
selling, no inventory, so I don't have to, go after friends, relatives, or whatsoever. And then it must be something that I don't need to do a lot of logistics selling, because I do all the e-commerce selling. So no, 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 I don't want that anymore. And I don't have to have monthly target. I don't have sales target. I come from a sales and marketing background before I made my career switch. I've seen more than enough compensation plans and what's that, quotas. I don't want to see any more sales quotas. And
Yeah.
that's a whole list of criteria, and
Yeah. I know.
it must be good, I mean, reasonable, I would say, compensation plan for me, sustainable income. I mean, I'm going to put in effort anyway. I don't want something that's going to earn me like 100, 200, 300 every month. No, I want more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And online, because online is the way to go. And I see how
Yes.
people are
Yes.
earning money online. So I thought
Mhm.
it would be good,
Yeah.
right? So I have a whole list of criteria.
Yeah. That's
And
good
then
to know.
and then I just happened to bump into an ex-colleague who is
Yeah.
doing this business. Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
because we have people coming
No
from the
problem.
other side of Holland, close to the
Sure.
border of Germany. My
Ah,
sister-in-law, but just arrived. It's okay. We will
it's
just
okay.
it's fine.
Yeah,
So
sure, no
that's
problem.
that's really a lot of a
criteria.
lot of criteria that you have.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, of
indeed.
course,
Yes,
we have to do that. We have to
yes.
have those criteria because otherwise we will be jumping into to the unknown without those guide in us.
Research. Yes, yes.
Of
So,
course.
so because I already have, like you say, this whole list of guides. So when my ex colleague, I was asking her, hey, what is this about? Tell me. Then the only thing she shared with me, can you go and register for this webinar? That's all, and go and watch. That's all she told me. So I said,
Yeah.
okay, fine. I register and I watch. And then I was super excited. I took the next step and I was blown away. Super blown away because it's like at the end of the whole videos that I watch, it's like this is like meant for me. Are you
Yeah.
sure this is too good to be true? But I told myself, oh, this must be something that the universe has prepared for me after slogging my years of more than 2 decades of working, facing all sorts of challenges. My time is here. This
Yeah.
is the best thing that ever happened to me. So I am sure I deserve this so good opportunity. So and if my ex-colleague, just an ordinary mother to two young kids, can do it, why not me? And she had do it like maybe less than 2 years. She became a job quitter to take care of my two kids. So I'm like, wow, this is good. Whether I can quit my job or not, that's not so important. But if I can, then it's either there's a lot of
Yeah,
money
why
to be
not?
made, yeah, or that's sustainable for her. Why not? So that's how I made that decision that this is for me.
Yeah.
This is really
You're not alone, Jen. How you feel
yes,
now, the enthusiasm and all these things, you're not
yes.
alone. I have the same feeling too. And all these 127,000. You see,
People,
we are growing every day. I can't believe
absolutely.
it. But you know, when I
Yes,
started this business, we were just, I think, 80,000. 80,000. Imagine that. And now 127. You with the numbers itself, we can see that this is the business for us, the business for for long term. It's not
yes,
just for the next 5 years, but this is the long term. And we have to realize that digital
yes,
business, there are a lot in the market now, but it
absolutely.
depends what kind of system they or we are using, because it's the
Yes,
system. So when
absolutely.
we are open, when people are open to learn, this is the business that they have to look at, to find, to check out. Because I mean, we have the webinar that is running 2 times a week. So why?
Right.
And it's totally free, it's complimentary. Why people are not checking it in? It must come, it must from themselves. We can't force them to, you have
Of
to go there, you
course.
have to go there. No,
No,
it must
no.
from themselves, right? And that's
Yes,
why
yes.
we are here. And I have this live interview to inspire them and to motivate them, and to make them curious. What are they really doing? Why they are
Right.
taking this business and they are growing for uh, really every day we are growing so fast. So
Yes.
this is the reason why coming in here and connecting with my business partners like you, and to let others know that we are totally strangers. and
Yes.
and yeah, and because of this business, we became friends, right? And just
Yes.
like family, we are helping each other how to improve our businesses, like brainstorming sometimes and
Yeah.
asking questions when you are doubting about something. You can always ask
Mm-mm.
me, and this is the reason why we are here, helping each other.
Right.
So, Jen, what are the things you love most about this business? You already mentioned a few, flexibility and all that, but I want to learn. I want to know more. I bet there's a lot more.
Well, if you give me 2 hours, I can still carry on about how much I love, what are the things I love about it. But to cut it short, in summary, there are really a few key things that I really love about it, right? Other than the flexibility and portability. It is firstly, is the amazing proven system. This
Yes,
system is like a plug and play system. You see, everyone uses the same system and achieve success. So um, it is it is so proven, as in, like, firstly, all the back end work are all taken care of, as in all the heavyweight lifting stuff are all taken care of.
yes,
So you don't have to worry about the back end infrastructure. I can assure you how headache it can be if you have to do it on your own, because I encountered that before. So all the heavy, the so-called the troublesome stuff are all taken care of. Okay, and there's this amazing automation that actually helps you to take care of your business. So even when you are doing things that you love, you are spending time with your kids, you are working, you are sleeping, the system still works for you. So this is literally earn while you sleep, or I always like to say, earn while you're earning your funds when you're having fun. So it's literally like this, the system. The other part is actually the training. This really, again, amazing training is so structured and comprehensive. People with no experience at all, be it in business or no experience in social media or whatsoever, we don't have to worry, because most of us does not come in with any experience, right? So the training is so comprehensive yet structured that you will never miss it. And it is video based. Based, what does it mean for us? It means, again, flexibility. Be it you are working, be it you are a stay-at-home mom, or you have a life of your own, you only need to do it at your free time. So the business run at your schedule. And
yes,
unlike traditional business, you can be a big boss, but traditional business needs your physical presence.
yes, and a
You
lot.
may,
Yeah,
yeah, you may have the money, right? Sometimes, if you are a boss, but not all the times, you
yeah.
will never have the time freedom. So this is something that is so amazing about this. And another few more things, if you allow me some more time, is, you
Yes,
know,
sure.
the mentorship with this coach and mentor who is always around to guide us in our business. But that doesn't mean that we don't take responsibility for our own work, right? It is just that um, we have people there to support us, to guide us, especially when we are new. We don't know what we don't know, right? But they've walked the journey, they've walked the path. They can show us and guide us, and people to brainstorm. And it's not just going to be your coach and your mentor, it's the whole global community, right?
Yes,
And and I'm sure we have our own local community as well. And global community is awesome. It's like
yes, sure, sure.
this business never sleep. We sleep, it never sleep, right? Like,
Yeah,
let's say if I can't sleep like 2 a.m., I can ask Ida, hey Ida, I've got this problem, because Ida is not sleeping.
yeah.
So this is
just
amazing.
like just like the situation now.
Yes,
Now is our time is midday. You
yes.
are nighttime there, so we are doing
Yes,
this and to let people see that we are really globally connected.
exactly. And I must share another, maybe another, just two more things that's very important. This business, which is something that is a bonus for me, is it actually um, allows us to leave a legacy for our children. Now,
Definitely,
which,
that is one of the
which
reasons.
yes, which business actually allows you to leave a legacy for your children? So it is something that is very, very important. Last but not least, the so many like-mindedness people, beautiful people I meet all over the world, online, become offline friends and like extended family, you
I
know.
really love it.
Yes, and I just remember one more. I promise it's the last one. You see, as we talk, there's so many that comes. I promise this is the last one.
No
Personal
worries.
growth, personal growth and self-development. It is so huge. You know, we've got regular trainings for us, weekly trainings, as to upgrade ourselves, our skills, you know. But you know, the thing is that they don't just talk about business and products or whatsoever, unlike other businesses, they talk a huge part on self-growth, self-development. Wow. And come on, these courses, when you go outside to the real world, it costs you tens or thousands of dollars. And we
Yes.
are getting it free of charge. When
And
you, it comes
ours
as a
is
package.
just one package, you know?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And you know, this self-development piece is so huge because it lets you understand yourself better. Sometimes we think we know ourselves best, right? But actually, it's not true.
No.
You discover yourself, the self discovery, and you know, you want to be a better version of yourself. You want to go beyond the comfort zone. Each time you challenge yourself, you know, and you grow, and it's so amazing. And as you transform, you don't transform only oneself. You transform people around you because they see, wow, the transformation is so positive. Then, you know, it's like a ripple, right? It will just ripple across all other people that is around you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think
you
I will
know,
stop. Yeah,
yeah, you know, Jen, we can talk all the good things about our businesses, all this development in us we achieve in our businesses, in ourselves. But you know, people will just, is that true? Is that true? You know, the best thing to feel that way is to feel the same feelings as we have is to be in the business, have a look. They have to check it out and feel the real thing that we are feeling, right? We can
yes,
we can talk non-stop all
yes,
the
yes,
goodness in the
yes,
business. But the thing is they have to take action. Take the
yes,
first step. Watch our webinar, and that's the thing. The first
yes,
important step to be done,
yes,
right?
right, absolutely.
So Jen, I have the last question for you. Now, it's not very difficult anyway, but it's,
Okay,
you know, um, uh, what kind of advice you are going to give to those people who are skeptical about what we do here? You know, I'm
sure.
talking about our friends. I'm talking about our acquaintances, our colleagues, and whoever are watching, and they are very skeptical. They are just, you know, that is not for me, that is not for me, without even checking what
Yeah,
is this business all about.
yeah,
So please
sure.
give advice to those people.
Okay, firstly, being skeptical is normal. So it's okay to be skeptical, right? But do your research. But you can only do two things, right? Be skeptical and live your life continue this way if you're happy with it. Or be skeptical, but take some calculated risk, correct? And take action. So if I really have the desire to change my life, right? Then take action. So, what is this action? This action is register for this complimentary webinar. It's free anyway, correct? But it can be just be the life changing opportunity for you. What is it going to cost you? 90 minutes of your time. 90 minutes for you to find out something that potentially can change your life forever, correct? And
Yes,
if you can be like me, set a criteria you have for yourself and see whether it fits your criteria. You can say you can make 101 excuses for yourself. This is not for me. I cannot do this. I don't do the whole list. But I can tell you, if you are willing, you will do it. Before embarking on anything, do not come up with all the reasons and the obstacles to prevent you from doing it. Instead, find a way to overcome it. So really, you know, we all can say so much, but all you need is to take that first action. Take the first step, take this leap of faith, just this one thing, which is, like I say, only going to cost you 90 minutes of your time. So do you think 90 minutes is something worthwhile for you to invest, something that can translate into a completely different lifestyle that you have always desired? So it's up to you for your call. Ida has presented this beautiful present in front of you. Accept it, open it up, and at least open and see, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yes, Jen, I was 200% skeptical before I started this business. You see, that's really, really high. And uh, a proof to that is that I've watched the webinar for more than 10 times, really 10 times
Wow.
before I jumped into this business. And
Mm,
I was really scared. What's in there? But when I was I keep watching the webinar and I find out that there's a lot of people testifying how this business changed their lives, and I was really like, my life would change like theirs too if I take action, further action. And I did. I was really overwhelmed. All the stories, and okay, I have to be careful. I have to be careful, because I'm working full time. I don't have so much time, but because it is all those people who testified, they always said about they mentioned flexibility, about flexibility, taking yeah, achieving those freedom that they need. Some others that makes me so kind of mind blowing for me is that they quitted their job, and I said I can quit my job too, but of course not too soon. I have to
mm.
be not too soon, and also I love my job, so
Yes.
it's
Mm,
our decision to stay working with that job that we love, or could being full time in this business, or we will just take this as part time and enjoy life. That's It's all up to us. And
yes.
skeptical, being skeptical is not a problem at all. That's really true reaction from us when there is something new. Anything that's something new, we are really skeptical. Oh, hold on. I have to think properly. I have to make a good research first before doing further. And that's true. That is really, I mean, it's up to us to react those kind of emotions that we have, but we have to take it easy until we find out that, okay, I will make do it further or not. It's all up to us, and that's
Yes.
why I am also giving advice to those people who are very skeptical about us, about what we do here. Go to our website, register your name and email address, and agree that you will be receiving emails from us. And those emails are really important information from our business, how we run our business, how we leverage social media platforms, all those, and how can this business help us to go further with our lives. Because staying in our comfort zone doesn't help us, doesn't make us satisfied and happy to be in this life, because life is giving us insecurity, especially at this time. We already experienced 2 years with what we have experienced, the challenge that the whole world gave us, right? So,
Yes.
Jen, I am very grateful that you said yes to my invitation, and we had really
Ah,
good time in here. And
right. Thank you
thank you
so
for
much.
all
Yeah.
those information, the personal development that you mentioned, and all those good things. Thank you very much. I really
Thank you.
appreciate your
Thank you.
efforts. I know you are a very busy mom, a very busy business owner, and still you gave your precious time to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me here. I truly, it's my honor as well.
Okay. Now, um, have a good night's sleep because it's nighttime there, and I will enjoy our time here because we have visitors. Actually, he just arrived. Sorry for all
Right.
the
No
movement.
worries. Mm. This
Okay,
is
thank you
how we
so
can
much,
earn.
Jen.
Yes. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
thank you guys for watching, and see you next week for another interview I'll be conducting. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye and happy weekend. Bye bye.
Bye.